for some tea with tea on this Talk Therapy Tuesday. I'm Tania McLean-Nicholas, licensed marriage family therapist and owner of Renewed Hope Counseling. Talk Therapy Tuesday is intended to encourage listeners by sharing tools that may help other people manage life challenges and renew the hope that's usually lost when they're experiencing difficult circumstances. So welcome to April, everyone. April is National Child Abuse Prevention Month. It's observed in the United States and is dedicated to child abuse awareness and prevention. Each year, the Children's Bureau collects data from Child Protective Services showing the amount of children that were the subject of abuse or neglect, the types of maltreatment that they endured, their ages, gender, and sadly, the amount of children that die each year as a result of child abuse. National Child Abuse Prevention Month is all about making the community aware of the risk factors that lead to child abuse and neglect, and coming together as a nation to support families in order to prevent this maltreatment. The health and strength of a family are key components in assuring that children are safe and have what they need to be successful and thrive. So today's topic is building thriving families. So go ahead and grab your tea or your coffee, whichever you prefer, and let's dig in. We know that child abuse crosses every socioeconomic level, educational level, religion, ethnic, and cultural background. We also know the impact that child abuse and neglect has on a child's ability to focus in their schoolwork, their ability to formulate healthy relationships with their family and even their peers, and a child's self-esteem and self-worth. The best tool in reducing or eliminating the risk of child maltreatment is by making sure that families have equitable access to support and resources that protect their physical, their emotional, and even their mental well-being. Another prevention would be strengthening family connection and their ability to be resilient in the face of conflict and life challenges. A thriving family is a connected family where each family feels respected, accepted, and heard. They know and they care about each other's likes and dislikes. They openly communicate even about the toughest issues. They're not a perfect family, and that's okay. There'll be good days and bad days, hurt feelings, misunderstandings, internal and even external pressures. But thriving families won't crumble under these pressures. A thriving family is resilient, and they're able to bounce back from challenges because they have tools that are needed to take on a multitude of challenges. And when they lack those tools, they reach out for help and support to get what's needed for the family. A thriving family also has structure, boundaries, and they're accountable to one another. So, how do you build a thriving family? Well, first, thriving families spend quality time with one another. Whether it's family meals or outings, quality time creates shared memories and opportunity for connection. It is through quality time you understand each other, you gain a deeper respect and closeness as a family. And this may literally require disconnecting from electronics and spending more time talking about feelings. Thriving families have open, fluid communication. Critical conversations have to happen. They don't always feel good, especially when there's conflict, but it's through these conversations that lessons and values are taught to children. Children are given tools on how to handle conflict, and individual and family expectations are discussed. Thriving families have appropriate boundaries and limits. For example, boundaries about personal physical space, appropriate behavior, taking ownership and responsibility for your choices and your actions and even your reactions in the home. Thriving families, they forgive one another. The greatest hurt a person can experience can be at the hand of their family members. The ability to forgive is important because if you hold on to every offense that someone has committed against you, it creates a bitter and contempt heart. This bitterness hurts you more than it hurts them. Sometimes family hurt runs real deep and crosses moral boundaries. This forgiveness may look different because it may not allow for reconciliation in the future. But forgiveness frees you of the hold that bitterness has on you. And finally, thriving families have a strong support system. This support may come in the form of faith, connections, and beliefs which influence your value and even your moral compass. Healthy, positive friendships that influence the adults and the children in the home. Community connections to access information and other helpful resources. Building healthy, thriving families helps to protect against child maltreatment, and it gives necessary tools for families to be resilient in difficult, challenging circumstances. So, what steps will you be taking to put your family in a position to thrive? Well, that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed your tea. With tea on this Talk Therapy Tuesday, I'm Tania McLean-Nicholas, and I hope that you have a great day.